All right. What's up, Destiny Makers and Takers family? Influencer of influencers here to influence you to live your best life, your stress-free life. So, um, I gotta tell you, if you give me 5 minutes today, I'm gonna save you some money if you ride Lyft. I probably work with Uber too, but if you ride Lyft or Uber, I'm gonna save you some money. All you gotta do is give me a couple minutes. And I also want to tell you, please share, like, and comment. I really don't ask people to share, like, and comment because I feel like y'all already know that. And I feel like if you like it enough, I don't have to ask you to share, like, and comment. But I don't know. So if you like what I say, if you like what you hear, if you like my music, if I'm making sense to you, help somebody else. Share it. Don't be selfish. This is a very selfish world. Nobody wants to share anything. So share this live with other people so that they could get the help that hopefully if I help you, they could get the help as well. So I'm gonna start off with this. I was gonna save this until I was like popping, but you know what? Let's do it now. Let's save y'all some money. So we're gonna play a little game real quick. And this is for Lyft and Uber riders. I drive Lyft. I've been driving with them for 5 years. I've done over 18,000 rides. I'm at like 19,000, I think. But over the time, I've learned a lot about Lyft. So I'm going to share it with y'all, help y'all save some money, and I'm not going to keep it drawn out and long. So basically, let's play a game real quick. Let's act like we own Lyft. Let's act like we own Lyft and we make money off of Lyft. All right. So we sitting in the office right now and we gonna put it together, right? So basically, um we know that everybody, remember, we this is our business now. So we at the round table. So we know that everybody in the world is in a rush. Everybody wants to get somewhere instantly. Everybody, they want to go transform from big to skinny in a day. They want to go from no muscles to a billion muscles in a day. They want to go from everything instantly. If we could teleport, trust me, the person that makes that teleportation device, they will they will never never be broke because everybody want to teleport. Everybody want things to happen instantly for them. So with that being said, Lyft knows this. So they charge everybody that gets a ride that's in a rush, they charge you top dollar. Now I'm gonna be real, they don't send that money over to the driver. We get like, I wanna say like maybe 60% of the ride. So if it's a $14 ride, we probably getting like $7 or $8 or $7.50, something like that. So they have an option on there where it says wait and save, right? So a lot of people that use wait and save, y'all probably didn't never realize it, but you do wait and save, you get the ride faster, right? This is this is my mindset behind it. All right. So we already know everybody in a rush. We gonna charge them top dollar. But um, if you do wait and save, we gonna save you on money, right? But if you do wait and save, you're telling us right now that you want to wait, which nobody want to do unless they really want to wait. So if you tell me you want to wait, I know you want to wait. So if I know you want to wait, if I send the ride to you faster, what happens? You miss the ride. So if you miss the ride, we get paid for you missing a ride. So I want to say they gonna send a ride to you faster if you do wait and save because they know you want to wait. So by you not waiting, and they send a ride to you faster, right? We get half of it. So if it's $5 they charge y'all, we get 250. So basically, just think about this: 1 million billion people, use Lyft, and I would say at least 1 million people will miss their Lyft. You get what I'm saying? So if if I got to people and when I got there fast and they say, "Oh my gosh, you got there so fast," and I'm like, "You did wait and save, right?" And they like, "Yeah." Over the time, that's how I figured this out. So what happens is you do the wait and save. They send a ride to you fast. You miss it. So basically, 1 million people miss it. They just made They just made 1,500,000 off of nothing for doing nothing. So, um, I'm giving y'all that. Plan a little earlier because you probably gonna get to where you want to get earlier. But do wait and save yourself some money. All right, now with that being said, um, my live about today. If you give me the time, you're gonna learn something today. But it's all about going with the flow. Going with the flow of what you're supposed to do. A lot of us want to be in different parts of our life already, but we not there yet. So we mad about it. We angry about it. We supposed to have this car already. We don't got it. We supposed to have this house already. We don't got it. We supposed to have this girlfriend or this boyfriend already. We don't got it. So we're angry all the time because we focus on the things that we don't have and not focus on the things that we have. So today I'm talking about going with the flow and how when you go with the flow, things will happen for you. So what happened with me was last night. So now I want y'all to use this too. This is another good thing that's gonna help you. Last night, before I went to sleep, I've been doing this thing where I embed things into my subconscious. I'm not getting into subconscious and conscious mind right now because I hope if you're here, you already know about that. Eventually, I will go back and I will help people understand more about your consciousness, unconsciousness, and all that. But I've been really embedding things into my subconscious. And it's kind of like when you tell yourself stuff and you keep telling yourself, you keep repeating stuff to yourself, what happens is you line it up where your mind just starts to do things without you even thinking about it. That's what subconsciously you just do it. Like waking up in the morning, you wake up, you just subconsciously do it if God wakes you up. It's been times that you drove places and you drove all the way there. You ain't stopped at a light stop sign or anything in your mind, but you got there. And it's like, yo, how did I get there? Your subconscious drove you through all the way there. So, yeah, going with the flow. So, your subconscious, I've been, like I said, been embedding things into my subconscious, embedding things into my subconscious. So, one of the things that I embedded to my subconscious lately was, and you could try this, that I'm gonna have a good day tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a great day. It's gonna be a great day. Something great's gonna happen for me tomorrow. I'm gonna have a great day. I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be something great that's gonna happen for me tomorrow. And I just keep going through that in my mind and keep saying that to myself until I fall asleep. But last night I was doing the thing where as though I went to sleep like 12, but I wanted to get up early because I got a really, really big payment that I got to make on my car. As a lot of y'all already know, I just got a Tesla like a month ago, one of my big manifestations. I'm going to do another live or a video all about that. I actually got one on here, but I'm going to do it again and again and again and again until everybody gets it. But since I got this Tesla, I gotta make this big payment this week, the 17th, and I had a little incident last week where as though my temporary registration expired after the 30 days, and I still hadn't got my tag, and I started talking to the dealership like 4 days before it expired, and I still didn't get my tag, and I wound up missing like a week of work, which put me behind, which now I gotta do a little bit more work, but I'm gonna get the payment, so I ain't even thinking no other way, but I know I'm gonna get this payment. So I was telling myself last night, we getting up early. We gonna get up at 3 o'clock, and this was like 12 o'clock. I was saying this to myself. We getting up at 12. We getting up at 3 o'clock. That's what I was saying. At 3 o'clock, we gonna get up. At 3 o'clock, you gonna get up. You're not gonna be tired. You're not gonna be tired at 3. When 3 o'clock hit, you gonna wake up, brush your teeth, wash your face off. If you even feel a little sleepy, but you're going out at 3 o'clock. That's what you're gonna do. I set my time, set my alarm. 3 o'clock came. What did I do? Turned the alarm off. Turned the alarm off and kind of like went back to sleep. But the crazy thing about it was I didn't, as bad as I wanted to get up at 3 o'clock, I got up at 3:30, which wasn't too bad. Got myself together. I was out the house by like 4. So my first ride I got, it was like, I'm real big on Lyft, like not giving me rides that are worthwhile. You know, if you try to give me a ride yesterday for $10, don't try to give it to me for 7 a day to go to that same area. So they was giving me some rides that wasn't too good. I canceled all those rides. So I got the next ride, and I don't know why, but something was on my heart, and it said, do this ride. This is your first ride of the day. It was like $7, but it wasn't a long ride. I said, cool. So I drove to the person. I get there. When I pull up, is a girl on the steps. Now, mind you, when I pulled up, the girl on the steps, but I see 2 strollers too. I'm like, that's interesting. Where the hell is she going? 4 o'clock in the morning. You get what I'm saying? So I cracked the window because she never walked towards the car, but she had a suitcase. So she was like, can you help me? So I'm like, of course I'm gonna help you. You got 2 kids, you know, got a little suitcase. Bro, and no shade, because she follows me too. So she probably gonna see this video. But when I tell you, my mom said, hold up. Not my first. I said it to her. I was like, yo, you ain't gonna do this to me my first ride, are you? It looked like you moving. Are you moving? And she was like, yeah. Now, mind you, I only have, not that I only have, but I have a Tesla. And I'm gonna tell you this. Before I got my Tesla, I had a Kia Cadenza and always kept tools in the trunk. The trunk was always filled up. When I would go help people at Acme, Rite Aid, whatever, always would have a problem. We had to put groceries inside, outside. So one of the biggest things that I was saying was, when I get my Tesla, we ain't gonna have to worry about if people got a lot of bags or something. Because guess what? We're gonna have a front trunk and a back. Well, we're gonna have a front and a trunk. And we're gonna be able to load everything up. So as I'm looking at the girl, I'm like, you killing me this morning. But I didn't really give off that vibe like you killing me. But I was like, my first ride, you gonna make me move all this stuff? So like I said, she had the 2 kids, and then that's when it clicked. It was like, yo, nobody in their right mind wanna move all this stuff at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it gotta be something. Then it clicked. It was like, man, maybe she's getting away from an abusive relationship, and I need to help her. So now I'm like, damn, I'm not trying to get caught up in nothing. I'm not trying to, because if, you know, I'm helping her move this stuff in my car or whatever, a guy come out, he not thinking, oh, you a Lyft driver. He gonna look at me like, oh, you that nigga or whatever. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So I just was like, you know what? Let me start moving this stuff, and let me move it fast if I'm gonna do it. So what I started doing was, little by little, I was putting stuff in the car, but I wasn't really talking too much. I was just like getting stuff in. I got everything in. I was like, yo, we might have to do 2 trips because I don't know if I'm getting. She's like, you don't think we can squeeze it in? So long story short, squeezed everything in the car. Her, the 2 kids, all her stuff. Front trunk, back trunk, everything's filled. Now, we pull off. All I'm going to say is, yeah, I did do that. And in that moment, right, I was thinking, I'm like, yo, nobody else would have did this. Everybody else would have just rode down the street when they seen all that stuff. No, I can't do that. I ain't putting all that stuff in my car. Like, people are very, very selfish. Excuse me. All I could think about was, God probably like, I gave you this job. And, oh, so now you got a Tesla? You too good to help somebody? You too good to pack up? Because, you know, people like, I'm not putting all that stuff in my car. Like, what? No, this, that. So it was like, are you bigger than the plan? Like, you know, are you bigger than the plan? Are you bigger than the program? And I'm like, man, listen, I already know everything that is for me to do, that's what God sets me up. So he sent me there because he knew I would. And I didn't want to let him down by not doing what he knew I would do. You get what I'm saying? So help the girl move. Long story short, I want to say I prayed that it wasn't her baby father. I pray it wasn't her baby father. But if it was her baby father, he's a nut. Because, bro, I don't know what she did. I ain't justifying what she did, or maybe she deserved to get kicked. I don't know. I don't know the situation. But she could go, but them kids, you should have said, you go, you could come back and get the kids. If she say she want to take them, that's something different. So maybe he did say that. Maybe he did give her that option, and she just said, no, I'm leaving and taking the kids and everything. So, long story short, I did what I was supposed to do, and at the end of it, it felt good. So, going with the flow, just knowing that wherever you at, that's what you supposed to do. Like, that's what you supposed to do today. So, just remember, whatever situation you in, whenever somebody needs your help, and this is a big thing I learned during my 2 weeks of like being broke down, car broke down, wanting people to help me, not getting no help. It's like this. We do need help at times, but sometimes if people help us too much, we become helpless. And let me explain helpless. So if somebody does something for you all the time, they help you, they help you, they help you, they help you. But they help you even times they ain't supposed to help you. Well, it might come a time where you might ask that person for help. When you go ask that person for help, they might actually say they can't help you. They might say no for whatever reason. You gonna feel very, very helpless, meaning you need help, but you're not getting that help. So you're less of the help that you need. So don't make yourself helpless by getting so much help by many people, and help yourself by doing the things that you're supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? Just like I've been saying, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And before I didn't do that. But now I'm really starting to do what I'm supposed to do. So I want to say, if you made it this far, I kind of wanted to play a video. I think I will play this video. But this is a video that I watched that helped me basically, start the stream, make sure I stream, make sure I do my lives every day, make sure I'm like, this made it, I want to say, second nature. Because they say, well, I learned from this guy right here, that after you do something for a month, it becomes second nature to you. So anything that you want to do, go do it. Stop saying I'm about to or I'm going to. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to play this video, and then I got a good song that I want to play for y'all as well. So, in a video, and then, I don't know, hopefully I catch y'all on the next one. So if you see this live, if you made it this far, like I said, jump in the comments, be one of my top 10, because my top 10 subscribers, I'm making, these are my Vortex bracelets, and this is the one that helped me get my Tesla, by the way, if y'all want to know. And this is another one. So I got the Vortex bracelets on deck. They're 100% copper. Even the color is color copper. So my top 10 subscribers will be getting one of those. And basically, the reason why I need you to really, really jump in these lives and really message me, really jump in the comments, is because in order for me to make them, I have to put the right intentions into them. I got to put the right crystals into them. I got to make sure that the one that I'm making is the right one for you. So, everyone is different. Each one is different. But I'm not selling it. I've sold these bracelets for $150. Like, I'm not even gonna front y'all. I done sold more than 5 or 6 of them for $150. I think this is better if I give it away. I want to give it away to my top 10 because I'm not even going to sell them after this. Like, I want this to be something that only way you can get this is coming through my page. Not really putting a price on it. Now, my other bracelets, like these, oh yeah, we'll sell these. But the Vortex bracelets, they not going to be for sale because everything ain't for sale. So, like I said, if you made it this far, I appreciate you making it this far. And, I'm going to not talk your head off because I talked a lot of people's head off today. But I'm going to do this video, and you let me know what y'all think about it. So, and I'm gonna spark up. So I should have told y'all during that whole time that I was talking, y'all should have been twisting up, getting your drink, getting everything that you need to put you in a real relaxed state, chilling, and put you in a receptive mode, meaning you actually willing to receive what I'm saying. So this is a video. I'm gonna switch the scene and we gonna get this video started, and I hope you like it. But like I said, this video right here is the video that got me to the point of streaming every day, to the point of doing what I need to do, and it really feels good. And also, like, just even having a plan, because I watched this other dude and he says, by not planning, you're planning to fail. So this is like a live that I actually planned it through, that I knew what I wanted to do, I knew what I wanted to say, and I'm gonna start this video.
Sun, moon, and the stars. All these sparks that are broken out like this. What are they? The sun is your conscious, the moon is your conscious, and when they work together through the alchemical marriage, they birth a star, a new guiding star, your new idea. Because a fantasy is always driving man. So what is your fantasy you're playing out? Is it the fantasy that you're stuck? Is it the fantasy that you're winning? And if it's the fantasy that you're winning, why are you afraid to bathe in that fantasy for longer than 2 days? Why don't you bathe in it for 30 days and see something through to the end for once in your life, just to see if it works? But you're so afraid. You're so afraid of that working, because that means you can never go back to your old life. And people love being losers. They love being, I love just watching Inception and eating some Fritos, and you love L's. Humans love L's. God can give you heaven and heaven mixed with hell, and you will always choose heaven mixed with hell because you're. That's why God said, here's the tree of life. What is the sun, moon?
All right, so right there, bathe in what you want to do. Stop doing what you don't want to do. We do too much of what we don't want. We always doing something we don't want. Do what you want to do. You get what I'm saying? And like me, I want to stream. I want to be a streamer. I gotta get on here and stream, even if I only got 2 people in here. You get what I'm saying? I gotta do it until the right person see it. To the right person. Everything's gonna happen in time. I know that now. It took me 4 years to get the Tesla that I wanted. And when I tell you, it feel better after these 4 years than if I would have got it, probably then. I probably wouldn't appreciate it the way I appreciate it now. Just off of the whole way that I got it. So my next live, I believe I'm going to redo this live about how I got my Tesla, the long story and all that. And I want to share with y'all that I have done this story like 3-4 times on YouTube, and they don't want y'all to hear it. Like, it's that deep of a story that they don't even want y'all to hear it. So with that being said, I'm going to do this last little song because I did want to play this song for y'all. It's a real good joint. And then after I play that, we going to end it. But I appreciate y'all coming through. Let me see. Volume. There we go. And like I said, man, I'm really excited that the stream is running smooth. Let's go.
My value, I heard finding what life amount to. My counsel, keep me inspired, watch who around you. My values, get me going, no more about to. I'm thriving,
No more
I'm
about
just being,
to.
don't ask me how rents do. I'm just finding something to speak to. I'm Ginsu, with a pencil, life is a stencil. Chillin', swimming in new beginnings, that's what a fish do. Had to tell self you good, no one's against you. Time to put up a shut up.
My bad. New. It's all new to me, but we got it working, so we gonna restart it. We can restart it. No more about to.
Life amount to. My counsel, keep me inspired, watch who around you. My values, get me going, no more about to. I'm thriving, I'm just being, don't ask me how to. Rinse do, I'm just finding some shit to spit to. I'm Ginsu, with a pencil, life is a stencil. Tell self you good, no one's against you. Time to put up a shutter. Come from under them covers. Don't cry over spilled milk, make some butter. Don't let that hurt pull you under. Let the hunger turn you to killmonger. Be the light in the dark, reveal.
Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Say what's up.
I never
This family right here.
invoking spirits just by moving my pivot.
Destiny makers and takers family already.
I got the head of it, it's knowledge I give it. Done about my growth like a midget. I can't say that I'm the realest. I don't truly exist. I'm a myth. One day I'm here. I'm gone with none of this. Just enjoying being a human. I wanted it. I accomplished it. My value, I heard finding what life amount to. My counsel, keep me inspired. Watch who around you. My values, keep me going. No more about to. How to. I'm just finding some shit to spit to. I'm Ginsu. Life is a stencil. Chillin', swimming in new beginnings. That's what a fish. Had to tell self you good. No one's against you.
Visualize and execute your plan. Don't cut no corners. On values is where we stand. Out the trenches where we made it, so we celebrate. My demons either on the leash or they eliminate. We wrestle not against flesh and niggas tapping down. If there's a will, there's a way. You gotta map it out. If move on purpose, they'll get moved on purpose. That's the law. We still here to serve our duty, all him do it all. When it come to mental, I'm sharp as Ginsu. My tribe aligning with the bread, exponential. My values are invaluable. Niggas is malleable. So I keep divine counsel, watch who be surrounding you.
My value, I heard finding what life amount to. My counsel, keep me inspired, watch who around you. My values, get me going, no more about to. I'm thriving, I'm just being, don't ask me how to. Rinse do, I'm just finding some shit to spit to. I'm Ginsu, with a pencil, life is a stencil. Chillin', swimming in new beginnings, that's what a fish do. Had to tell self you good, no one's against you.
Appreciate y'all giving me y'all time, and time is really precious, man. Like, and I always tell everybody, every present moment is a gift. It's the gift of life. That's why it's a present, and that's why they call it a present moment. So every present that you receive is not the best present. I mean, we get Christmas presents and birthday presents and all these different presents, and sometimes we think we don't want those presents, like sweaters that your grandmom give you. But then when they had that ugly sweater party, that sweater came in place. So a lot of times things that happen to us now is like this present moment ain't the present moment that we think we don't want, but it's the present moment that we need, that is going to get us to where we at. So stay elevated, stay motivated, and then